Hello! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anne and this is a Wibbly Wobbly Book Nerd, and today I am going to give you my TBR for the Triwizard Tournament Readathon Task 2. This task is all about the lake and rescuing your friends or people you love and reading books that correspond with the tasks. For this task you have to choose one method and then you can save multiple people by reading multiple books. But because I don't have very much time next week, I'm going to pair up a couple of challenges into like one book. But it's a very big one, so don't worry, I'll read enough. So, because I am reading for Hogwarts, I have to save My Significant Other, and for that I have to read a book with a romance in it. And for that one I have chosen to read Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha and Ngan. I've chosen this book because I have started it for the first task of this readathon, but I couldn't finish it, and I really wanted to finish reading this book because it started out awesome and I want to read the rest of it because I just really want to finish this book. So for My Significant Other I'm going to read this book. Then you have to pick one method, and there are three methods. One is Gillyweed, read a book with water on the cover. Then you have the Bubblehead charm, read a book set in space where this charm could also be useful. And then you have Transfiguration, and transform yourself into a sea creature by reading a book about a sea creature. And I am going to choose Gillyweed, a book with water on the cover. And for that prompt I am going to be reading Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. She is in water, so this counts as water on the cover. And I'm also going to be reading this book to save my friend, because for that prompt you have to read a book about a friend group or about friends, and there are so many different friends in here. I think it counts. So this book, because it is so huge, is doubling up for 2 prompts. And I think that counts because it's enormous. And I finally want to finish this beast so that I don't have to bring it with me when I move abroad. And then I just dropped everything on the floor. Anyway, and then the last book that I want to read is for the prompt Save Your Sibling, and then you have to read a book about siblings. And for that prompt I'm going to choose Summer of Salt by Katrina Leno. This book has been talked about by many of my favorite booktubers who have all loved this book, and I am so intrigued by the prompt and about the magical realism that is in here, and it's about siblings. So I really want to read this book for this prompt. So even though I'm just going to be reading 3 books, I will have definitely enough pages to at least have read 5. Or something like that, because Queen of Air and Darkness is more than 800 pages long, and I definitely count this as 2 books, because normal books are about 400, maybe 300 pages long, so I count it. I think it counts. And if you don't agree with me, I do not care. So I'm really excited to be starting this readathon next Monday, because I love reading, and readathons make me read all the books that I want to read, that I haven't gotten to yet, and it's just amazing. So, thank you all so much for watching this TBR video. I will see you very soon in my next video. And if you like this video, you can like it and you can comment down below if you've read any of these books and if you like them or not. I really want to know, because I always like new recommendations. If you have other books to recommend for any of the prompts that I mentioned, please also comment them, because I am always craving new recommendations to read new books that I haven't read yet. So that will be great. And if you also want to participate in this readathon, I believe you still can, because the Triwizardathon Twitter said that Floor also didn't finish one task. So it's okay if you didn't finish the first one. You can still participate in the second task, something like that. So if you want to, please do, because it's a very fun readathon. And that was my phone. Shh. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching. I will see you all again soon. I love you. Goodbye.